or I don't know how the rules for this work. Finish an era with only one village, which has 175. So at the end of this era, as long as we only have the one village, it should be fine. So maybe we'll just let this city hang out for a bit. If our other town goes to war with them, totally cool. We'll let it happen. If we get a challenge from them and we complete it, great. We're not going to focus on them. We're focused on these guys. So with a potent hunt aspect or better, we can get that. What's the tool shop challenge? What do you need? You need some wealth and some tech. Let's get you some wealth and some tech. So for wealth, we're not going to mess with any of this stuff. You only get to mess with this tile here. Wow. Wealth. Precious minerals. How many does it need? 15 tech and 15 wealth. Well, they've already got 12 wealth. So honestly, if we just do something techy, and maybe we can squeeze a little bit of wealth out of it, then that'll be fine. I don't want to mess with these too much, though, is the thing. So that gave us 10 tech. This has 10 of 5 wealth in use, plus 10 wealth and plus 5 tech for each minerals within the borders. So that puts us at 15 and 22. So that should be enough. But what does this get some benefits from? Plus 6 tech and 6 wealth if next to a mineral. So if I put another mineral, say here, once this reaches 5 tech, then this will get a boost. So then that'll give us the completion of that goal. And from that, we will get is this a swamp? A swamp ambassador. So with swamp, what do I want to get? I could get seismic aspect. I could get toxic aspect. Seems like that could be useful. I could get... That's useless. And I could get herd aspect. So what do you get with the herd aspect? Nothing. What do you get with the herd aspect? Nothing. Exotic aspect would be nice, but I don't think I get that from these guys. No, I'll get seismic. So do I want seismic? What would seismic give me? It would give me salt, which gives awe, food, and wealth, and that might be really good for us. So I think I'll go for seismic if I can. The problem is because these two already have ambassadors, I think I have to pick one of them. So it might be this guy getting us the herd aspect, which isn't a terrible thing, but it's not what I was looking for. We could get the goats, though, which give more food if they can grow on plants. You know, we'll see. We'll see how that works out. And then we'll crush this city to the ground. As far as these guys are concerned, they're doing all right. What can I do to boost them more? Like, I kind of want to get rid of these martins and switch them out for something else. Maybe I should... I could turn this into a salt... No, I could turn this into a topaz, which gives wealth and awe when it's next to plants. Do we want to mess with that, maybe? We could try it. And then you might have to destroy this town in a second. And you might have to go get an aspect. Or the thing is, like, I can wait and save this ambassador until I've already gotten some ambassadors with these two, but I'm going to have to complete a lot of challenges to do that, and I don't know if you have enough time. I'm looking at the time now. This episode, maybe this will just be a super long episode, or maybe I cut it in half. I'm not sure. Either way, I hope y'all are happy with whatever choice I made. Let us transform. What are we waiting on here? Just a little bit more tech to complete. Okay, so now we did the aspect, and we got what now? What do we have? We have topaz, which gives us 12 wealth and 5 awe if next to a plant. That's not bad at all. But we can transmute it into onyx with a potent noble aspect. So what does that do? Overgrowth, plus 1.5 wealth for each natura on this patch. Activate symbiosis with 25 wealth in use. So that still needs natura, which, unless I'm mistaken, that's going to require us to get some nice plants up in here. So let's mess around with the plants that we can grow. Let's try some herbs instead of the fruits, because we saw the fruit. If we can get something that spreads natura, that'll be great. Otherwise, this is still giving us 19 wealth, so it's still not bad. Okay, what does this do? Plus 10 tech and 5 natura if next to an animal nest. Well then, and what does this transmute into? Potent toxic or potent fruit would give us the dragon fruit, which would be nice, but I don't have either of those aspects. So here's what I'm going to do. We are going to put another one. Oh, look at that. How perfect is that? Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to wait a minute. What can these guys turn into? Hunt. Oh, the tool shop is completed and the ambassador wants to join us. So now I think I have to use this guy, which kind of sucks. No, wait. I don't want that. Excuse me. What about you? That's the one I want. Hunt aspect. Okay, so we'll get that. Oh, which actually benefits us here. Hunt aspect. Is this a forest? Is this technically a forest village? Hold on. No, that's a... It's a desert ambassador. This is a desert village right here. All right. Well, guess that helps a bit. Oh, that's bizarre. Okay, you. Make me another plant. Okay. And you see that is entangling our mine. It's giving us more money here because this has some natura on it. I could give this a couple more noble aspects, which I think would be smart of us to do. We'll give it a fertility aspect. And then the other thing I'm going to do is, because this one's next to an actual, what do you call it? Animal nest. So what if I turn this into the musk deer, if I can? So here's what I want to do. I want to, there's two things I need to try and do. Because what I want to do is I want to turn this into a fertile tile so I can make sure it gets a potent aspect. Although it's already got some potence. So I think we're fine on that one. It's this guy that I want to make sure, because I got to do the potent herd or whatever. But let's go ahead and let's drop this one another noble. It's giving us a lot of stuff over here. Ooh, that's a ton of wealth. They're at 240 almost now, so that's great. How's this town doing? Going to get destroyed soon. What was that noise? We have another nomad wandering the land, so that's not going to be good because they're going to start another city, which I don't want. Okay, so you, how are you doing on your fertility growth? Almost. Because I got to make sure it's potent so we can get these guys. Blue Burrow has settled. Guess what, Blue Burrow? You are now no bro. And Mr. Rocky, I need you to go over here and say goodbye to our little friends over here. So we're just going to do a quick little, yeah, sorry about that, guys. Okay, get this. And hunt aspect, because we're running a little bit low on time, and I don't want to accidentally forget to do this, and then we end up kind of wrecked a little bit. All right, musk deer. So what do the musk deer do? The musk gland, +1 wealth for each patch within animal range with at least 10 tech, which is the one right here. So these would give +1 wealth across all these tiles. So that's a lot of wealth that we're getting there. Okay, cool. +1 animal range if there's at least 2 danger on the patch. Oh, that's cool. So if you put like a rattlesnake next to it, maybe, that would give this thing a boost that would send it across a couple extra tiles. It's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea at all. Especially if we got some extra tech somewhere that could get a boost from it. So yeah, you're going to destroy this city. You're going to destroy this city. Where's this trade post challenge? Yeah, that's what I thought. It's in that city. Don't care about that one. Let's do this. All right, Warstone Clan has been destroyed. This place will be gone soon enough. Deal with that. Okay, goodbye. And now we're just kind of waiting until these guys give us another challenge, which they have not for a while, which is unfortunate. Hey, the bank. That's what we're looking for. Now, what do we need here? We need a bunch more food and a lot more wealth and a lot more tech. So we're going to have to get real creative if we want to complete that bank. We do have a lot more range than we used to. Like in spots like this onyx, incredible. Oh, you destroyed one of my tiles. I hate that when they do that. All right, local investment gains 100% wealth from neighboring patches, +25 food and +25 wealth for each lychee, topaz, and chili pepper. Aha. So we want more topaz, lychee, and chili pepper. So we can only make, I think, like 1 topaz. So where's topaz transfused with the lesser noble? So what if we do 1... What are these guys giving us? Like, they're giving us a little bit, and they do give us the bonus here. But if we added a rattlesnake somewhere else, or a gray fox, what would give us a gray fox exotic aspect? If we could get another space in here, that would be great. But until we can, we just have to deal. So we're going to go turn one of these into a topaz. I think we're going to make it this one. And we'll just see if that's better for us. So this is at 22 wealth pouch right now. Now it's at 25. And so we should get +25 food and wealth from it, right? Yeah, that just happened. So we're at 25 and 67 here. So overall balance, that got us over the 300 mark. We need a little bit more food and a lot more tech. Tech is honestly the thing that we're having the most trouble with. So let's think here. If I got rid of these rattlesnakes, that's also going to cut into our money. So I don't really want to do that. Let's see what happens though. If I get rid of these rattlesnakes and I add a advanced minerals, let's see what happens. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, so that dropped to 75. Our total money dropped to 250. So we lost a lot of money by getting rid of those rattlesnakes there. So we got to think about how worth it is it. So lesser crystal will give us off food, wealth, and tech. Lesser reaction would give us tech. So I can't do the reaction because I don't think I have a reaction aspect, which makes it so that this is going to be pretty useless doing these types of things. So instead, let us let's try out exotic plants. Which I think we only have leaf aspect, so it's not going to help us too much. Yeah, kind of in a little bit of trouble here. Oh, Blue Burrow's not dead. Yo, bro. I need you to go deal with that, please. All right, let's hit that with that. Let's, why don't you just kind of, you know, throw whatever it is that you throw on there. All right. Okay, 7 of 25. Blue Burrow has been destroyed. Yep, that was the plan. Okay, now, what can we do to benefit from all of this? Each minerals within border stacks up to 3 times, so that's good. Plus 30 for each coyote, rattlesnake, and gray fox. Where do we get coyotes? Let's try this. Maybe I can get a coyote and then I'll do something better. Because this is only 7 tech, so that's not great. And what does it get? 8 tech if at least 5 wealth. If I get a potent leaf acta, I can get an aloe vera. So maybe let's try that. So let's do a D. Okay. For the fertility boost. We're running a little bit low on time, so I got to make sure that I'm, you know, doing all right here. We might be able to hit 300 for a desert village, though. Okay, and let's transmute that. Now, what does this get? Plus 5 tech and 5 awe for each animal within Natura range. So that's not great at that end. Might be better at this end, but overall, I think that has tanked us more than it has helped us. So then instead, let's try this guy. Let's make some of these. Okay. If I can make another quartz somewhere, that is going to help us a lot. But the problem is, like, if I take away these plants here, I think that causes us... We'll lose a lot of money here. Is the thing, because it needs to be next to that. So I would like another square where I could grab another one of these topazes. Are we getting super benefits from quartz, or is it just because they get the benefit from being next to each other? I could get another onyx. What's onyx benefit from again? Plus 1.5 wealth for each natura on this patch. It's tricky. Because we get a huge boost for having a topaz. But if I did like a topaz, an onyx, left the rattlesnakes, or maybe put the rattlesnakes in the middle here and then did the onyx there, and then added a plant next to it, that might be good. So let's see, what do we get here? We got these guys, okay. And then if I give them the hunt aspect, we'll get food and wealth from armadillos. So maybe we'll try that real quick. Right? So what does that give us? Plus 1 food for each mine in range. And then what do we got here? Gray fox. And then this one I can't get. But the gray fox is potent aspect. So, I mean, that gave us something. It's not great. It's above 60 food. I think my idea to do topaz, rattlesnakes, onyx, and we could put even another like topaz here or something. That might help. That might help. Okay, so let's try that. So what is it that turns you into a topaz? It's noble aspect. So let's get you to do noble here. Let's get you... What is it that turns into rattlesnakes? I think it's exotic. So we're messing with things here. It's dangerous. We've got a nomad out on the ground, so we also have to worry about him. Great. Okay, so you need to transmute. Okay. Oh, and I need to make sure if I'm going to try and make an onyx, I got to make sure I have my fertility boost so I can be sure to get the potent aspect. Okay. Now you, to turn into a rattlesnake, need a predator aspect, which we have from you. Let's do that. Yeah, no, that's not happening. Sorry. Sorry, guys. Okay. Rattlesnakes. And then once this guy destroys this town, which is now actually a swamp town instead of a desert one. Destroyed. Ka-thunk. All right. Then we'll go over here, and we will make another mineral, and this time it'll be another topaz for now. So we'll do that. Do you have your fertility boost yet? You almost do. Okay. How are we doing over here? This is in our borders. This is not. Okay. So I'm really messing with things here. Totally sending things out of whack, but I think it might be worth it. Now, how are you doing on fertility? You're almost there. You're almost there. Green Castle just keeps going through all these ups and downs. But look at this. Our food's pretty high. Our wealth is fairly high. We're not quite there, but I think we're getting there, right? If I use the aspects correctly, you know, we might be able to make this happen. Did we just get another thing in our borders? We did. Oh, we did. That's great. That's great. I can get another rattlesnake in the borders. Okay, so we're going to transmute it into topaz first, and then we're going to transmute it into onyx. Okay. So then, because we have this extra space now, I can put my rattlesnakes back over here if I wanted to, or I could put them here, but I want a plant next to this thing. So what we're going to do, we're going to add, I think we're going to try the aloe vera again. We're going to send, okay, so you do that. Okay. And then you're also going to do this. You're going to be a very busy swamp creature, okay? And then you're going to use the leaf aspect. Okay. And we can even go straight up to potent. Nice. And then you are going to get the, what is it, the predator? Is that what we need? Predator, yeah. S. Go for it. Okay. Give me that rat. Okay, so we're at 64, 335, and 34. That is incredible. Now, as far as what we need, we're on the track for the right amount of that. As far as wealth, tech, we need a lot more. Food, we're not that far off. But tech is a huge issue. Medicine, +5 tech and off for each animal within Natura range. So if I add a couple more animals out here in the outside, that's going to boost the amount that this is getting over here. So that's great. If I could sneak another one of those somewhere in there, that could be really good for us. Now, as far as critters are concerned, I wonder, can I get you to give me a little more ocean tile? And then that'll give me a couple of green tiles over here, and that'll transform. I need 1, 2, 3 more green tiles. So 1, 2, 3 is what I want. So if the center was here before, I need to go 1, 2, 3. That's what I want. Okay, go do that. And maybe that'll give me some green tiles where I can mess with some different kinds of creatures that'll spread different beneficial things to us. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. And let's drop some exotics here, just to see. Is this within range? That one's not. This one is, though. Okay. So, and that wasn't within natural range. So this thing, it's still getting the bonuses, though, from these things. It's getting the bonuses here. This guy's getting us the nice bonus from this guy. So overall, we need a little more tech is what we really need. And I can replace any of these with animals that give us benefits. So if you do that, nice. Okay. Oh, no, it spread way too far. Way too far. Way too far. Dang. Okay, so that killed our rattlesnakes, which just killed a lot of stuff. So you get benefits from Natura on this patch. Well, let's turn this into some kind of benefit, all right? Let's see what we can't get with some fancy plants. Because now we can probably get things like strawberries or peppermints or things like that, and that might actually help us. So what do we got here? +5 tech from whatever this is. We've got food and awe, tech with a lesser toxic. I don't have toxic aspect, so I can't do that. Well, what if instead, because I just kind of messed with myself quite a bit by getting rid of my rattlesnakes, and that sucks. Why did that spread it so much further? I don't get it. All right, so here's what we can do. I know I was messing with this to try and benefit myself, but obviously that caused some issues. So we're going to just go ahead and turn this back into more desert land because we only have 3 minutes. How much time do we have left on this? We have 15 minutes left in the bank. We're not going to finish it, I don't think, just because of the amount of time it's going to take for things to actually kick over. So now it's all desert. No questions. And let's just think, without the rattlesnake boosts, what do I want? Well, if I put 2 plants here, okay, let's go 2 plants. That will boost this quite a bit. I think you can both work because they both turn into what we need. Okay, and then give me the leaf. Come on, leaf aspect. Get that. Okay, let's hit it with a fertility boost a little bit. And let's hit it with another leaf aspect. Okay. 5 tech and 5 off for each animal within natural range. So I need to add more animals outside of this, right? And then if I come over here, hit it with the leaf aspect again. That again. If we're going to want another potent one there. Let's add another animal. So where's my water dude? Water dude, get over here. Did we get another tile yet? No more tiles yet. Let's get another critter here if we can really quickly. You, sir, I would love it if you would get your fertility boost back, but it doesn't look to me like that's going to happen within the time limit, so let's roll the dice. We did not win. We did not win at rolling the dice. It's fine. Okay, so got that. That adds a little bit more tech. So we're at 45 and 59. You know, considering how badly I messed that up, I think that's okay. Let's get a leaf aspect up on this guy. I think that, yeah, that adds technology and natura, so that'll help with this. Yeah, it's tough, man. It's tough. If only I could get a couple more tiles. But look, this one village has 385 prosperity. That's pretty dang good, I'd say. Pretty dang good indeed. Get you back down here. Maybe we'll get the benefit of your fertility before the time loses, and then I can actually turn this into one of these. So we're not going to get the bank completed because I just don't think there's enough time for me to boost these enough to make it work. But, you know, we tried. We did our best. We got our 2 onyxes. We have 2 of these topazes. If I had lychee or chili peppers as things that I actually had unlocked, I think that's how we would have been able to do this, but I don't have them unlocked yet, and so you do get kind of limited by that. But we do have our 1 city with 175 prosperity. I think that should be pretty dang good. Let's boost this real quick. Let's get you over here right after it gets boosted, because we're replacing it. Okay. Okay, give me Mr. Leaf. Okay, let's do the leaf, and that'll probably give us a potent one, I would hope. Yep. Let's do that all the way through. And let's just keep hitting it with more aspects. Might as well, right? Man, you can do aspects as much as you want. Look at that. No reload time on that thing. Let's hit this one with another one. I mean, it really is now just like I could spam aspects and maybe squeeze a little bit of extra out of some of this stuff. Let's get E over here if you can. Oh, can't. What about you? Let's get you nobling all these. Yep. Should have done this earlier. That's fine. We don't have seismic or crystal anyways, which is kind of like what we would want. Do you have growth aspect? I hadn't thought about growth aspect. We probably could have used growth aspect for a couple of these plants, and that might have given us something else. I just hadn't been considering it because it's food focused, I think. But that's fine. Okay. And you were going to go do this, but yeah, it's already full. And up here, you hit this one with another noble aspect if you want to. And I mean, look, we got 1 town to 400 prosperity. Not a bad go. Yeah. Oh, no, look, he went to sleep right as he was about to. He fell asleep doing his work. Ah, you rude butt. All right, well, it's going to be about that time then, I think. We got 46. Oh, he's asleep. He's asleep. He's almost asleep. All right, they're all going to sleep. That's going to be the end there. That's fine. I think we did a fairly good job, nonetheless, of trying to work with just a single city. And I did have that one other city that popped up that one time. Hopefully that didn't mess with me, the one that I actually completed the thing for, because they're right now, at the end of the era, there is one city, and its prosperity is at 426. All right. What do we do? Desert Town, finish an era with 300 village. We leveled up, we got chosen people, and that's it. But look what we unlocked. So we finished an era with Desert Town with 300 village prosperity. That gave us gold, which is now transmuted from onyx. That's a level 4. That's one level above onyx. That's cool. And then we also unlocked javelinas, which are transmuted from goats and armadillos. They do not have a gallbladder. They rub their scent onto each other to help identifying herd members. Huh, cool. So javelinas, little piggies. So we now have them as well. So, you know, it wasn't a huge one, but we did unlock the level 3 tier of stuff. So that's going to be cool. So we can look at that stuff. Well, let's look at it right now. How about we do that? Okay, so unlocks. Let's look at the level 3 tier stuff. So we can do all these ones now. Which also, oh, let's see real quick. Oh, you guys. The 120-minute era is real. Okay, so here's what I'm going to ask. Y'all let me know. What kind of an era would you like to see? Like, how long of an era? What kinds of things would you like to see us go for? Do you want more war? Do you want more, I don't know, focus on wonders? What would you like us to focus on? What do we have here? Finish an era with 3,500 prosperity. At least one upgraded great project. 1,000 prosperity. A 30-minute era with a village with at least 400 prosperity. And no two the same natural sources within borders cannot be met in alt mode. What? That's ridiculous. Ancient civilization, finish a 30-minute era with a village with at least 600 prosperity, cannot be met in alt mode. Oh, a lot of these, there's alt mode, which I assume that's where you actually do the, so when you start a new game, I guess for some of these, you can do advance, right? And you can change things. So you can change the size of the planet. You can change some of these things. No pause, God mode, giants are indestructible. Max mode, 4 ambassadors and a giant unlocks all its abilities, enables alt mode. Okay, so alt mode, any of these, and you end up with the issue of you can't unlock things, right? Oh, wow. We can mess with some of these as well. I mean, obviously, it precludes us from being able to complete certain challenges. But we can be making larger or tinier maps. I hadn't thought about that. I didn't realize that was a thing we could do. We've been using medium the whole time. So we have a lot of options that we can go for, y'all. There's all kinds of things we can think about. So how about y'all down in the comments, let me know, how long of an era would you like? Would you like to see a 120-minute era one? That's going to probably be like a 2-week series. It's going to be like 3 episodes a week. It's going to be a lot, but I think it'll be good. So we could do that. We could do another shorter one with a specific goal. Do you want war? Do you want focus on wonders? Do you want like a specific type of city? Like we haven't really focused on trying to make a mountain-focused town, but I do think that that is a thing you can do. And that's a city with like 6 or 10 mountain tiles within it, something like that. So there's a lot of things that we can do, but I want to hear from y'all. What would y'all like to see? So with all that, thank you all so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, please be sure to give this video a like, favorite, and subscribe to the channel. My name has been Price, and I will see y'all next time on Reus.